Alright, welcome back everyone to Phoenotopia Awakening. In our previous episode, we did a little bit of backtracking. We're back in the Ouroboros area because I wanted to try and find someone who knows what the heck I've got on me. I've got a few items that are Ouroboros specific. Do any of you look particularly old and wise? Oh yeah, the dancer lady who we've completely lost track of. Hey, Moonstone! Nice. So immediately off to a good start here. Oh. Who would know? Are you seriously gonna fight me? I'll beat you up and take your dollars. I do want to open this. I know that some people are like, oh, I don't know about this, but screw it. If I beat you, the role of tribe chieftain will be well within my grasp. Please die now. Whoa! Well, this is not what I expected. Stop! Clearly it was wrong of me to bully you. I humbly apologize. Please use this tunnel as you see fit. I can make him pay. Don't do it again. Thank you. I'm so glad we could reach this understanding. I can't believe I'm assigned to Snake. He's the slimiest guy there is. Yeah, I'm back down to half health, having just healed up, but you know what? Worth it. I never noticed that there was a crate right there. Alright, is like the grandma lady in here? I can coax the Great Drake to return and listen to me. I can become chieftain. Hello, Great Drake? Let's be friends. Oh shoot, you're the outsider who beat Birdie. Please don't hurt us. Yeah, you better remember it. You've returned, young one. Since you've ousted Birdie, the turmoil within our tribe has greatly alleviated. I suppose I have you to thank for that. Whilst you are without chieftain and a great drake, I have taken to presiding over the tribe as interim leader. However, not all Ouroboros will respect my authority, so do be wary. Now then, what brings you here? I see within you a strong fire, one that I do desire to mold. However, as you are an outsider, you must first prove yourself worthy to be an Ouroboros. In my tribe, there is an important tradition concerning our Ouroboros scrolls. They contain records of our long history, nomadic roots, and even secret combat techniques. Every decade or so, the scrolls must be retrieved and updated. It used to be we would assign a member from within our ranks to make this pilgrimage. However, the new generation so readily dispenses with tradition, so I will assign you this arduous task. It will be dangerous as the scrolls are housed within our ancestral shrines, and the shrines are hidden across the world. Each one will test your wits, strength, and abilities. However, in braving the shrines and retrieving our scrolls, you will have done us a great service, and this service must be rewarded, outsider or otherwise. For every pair of Ouroboros scrolls you bring me, I will teach you one technique. Well, that works out. Because I have two, I believe. A pair of Ouroboros scrolls. The nostalgic symbols, the gleaming violet jewels. Indeed, this is the look of our Ouroboros scrolls. You must excuse my excitement. It's been years since I've last laid eyes on them. I thought I would pass to the next life, never beholding these scrolls again. Well, enough of my yabbering. Let us commence. What's a good lesson for you? I know. I call this one the spear bomb technique. Oh wait, you don't possess a spear. How embarrassing of me, but I don't have any techniques for the bat. That was more the domain of my old friend, Arnar the Brute. Unfortunately, he left the mortal coil long ago. Well, no matter. Just pick up the spear. We'll put the lesson on hold until you do. Okay, so I need to purchase a spear. Did that clear up any space? No, absolutely not. That's fine. They weren't taking up any space, so interesting. Interesting that this game has the ability to have like that item-driven stuff, and then us set the flag, and then have a flag to indicate, hey, it's not actually finished. Okay. We need one more. How many canned beans can you stack? Okay, only 2, but we had 2 stacks. Oh. We need to go to the recycler, clear out our inventory, then we can go to the city, purchase some goods. Yeah, making headway. Oh, interesting that the rock gets shoved aside a little bit. Not gonna lie, a part of me is like, alright, let's get some more pockets. We clearly need them. It's so easy. Like, if you're in a region that doesn't have a recycler conveniently close, it's so easy to fill up your inventory. Wow, only 8? For a second I thought that I was saying that it was only going to give me a 0. And I was like, that doesn't seem fair. We'll hold on to the beans, hold on to the cheese and the saffron milk. Sell this. I mean, the stink root feels like something that could be important, but, like, isn't. Alright. Do we have right now? 2. Not many. Guess we need to pass through the moonlight place again. A little bit sucks, but it is what it is. I'm a little tempted to cut this from the VOD entirely. If y'all have any strong opinions about that, do let me know. I'd be curious to hear, do you prefer like the unabridged version or more edited version of the VODs? I find myself, if I'm watching a VOD, I'll skip forward through parts that I know are not interesting, but it's hard to know what's going to not be interesting, so I end up effectively not skipping. I imagine other people have similar problems where they're like, well, I guess I'll just watch the whole thing. Alright, do we think that... Nice. Gonna eat that damage. Lunar Crown. Alright, so another thing for the guy who wanted lunar stuff. Well, oh man, that's a ways back, isn't it? Oof. Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna cut the recording, and I'll see you guys on the other side of the ravine. Bye. Alright, here we are at the other side of the Moonlight Ravine, and yes, I did go and grab the Lunar Crown again, so... Ugh, that's an experience we don't need to do a few more times, I hope. It was this guy, right? Antique shop, I think. Oh. You again, what a coincidence. This is, in fact, my place of work. It's my home base when I'm not out investigating. On the right is my colleague, Astrid. She's an interesting sort. Abrasive at first, we get to know her, and you will come to understand just how deep that runs. I've heard you two have met. Please continue to help us in our search for the lunar artifacts. Good to see you again. Oh, let's take a look. You're not holding a lunar artifact. If you've got something to show me, equip it and then talk to me, alright? Ooh, let's take a look. Ah, an Ouroboros compass. It's so beautiful, such expert craftsmanship. Notice how the compass doesn't point north? Legends say that when the Ouroboros decide to move, their leader would consult a special compass, and it would show them the way to their new home. Wherever it pointed, they would go. And they did this without fail, even if it took them to an inhospitable wasteland. It's a weird legend, but it could explain why the Ouroboros are in such an odd place. I'm tempted to test the device, but legend also says that if an outsider used the compass, it would lead them to certain doom. Which is why I'll have Gaspar test it. Can I take this one off your hands for 40R? Yes. Excellent. I'll hand you your money now. Please continue bringing me more artifacts you found. Oh, let's take a look. This is a merfolk crown. You know, there's much debate about whether or not the merfolk really existed. Unlike the Anuri, whose existence is clearly evident, merfolk have never been found, dead or alive. Some say the merfolk left the shallow rivers for the ocean's deep. Others say an older local carved the artifacts in order to attract tourists. Oh, if there was but that one artifact that would conclusively prove the merfolk's existence. Personally, I'm in the believe camp. Look closely at this crown, for instance. The creator didn't use any old regular shell. This shell comes from a very rare deep-sea species of nautilus. If you had such a rarity, you wouldn't be spending it on some hoax. Well, I suppose it's possible a really dedicated individual could. Ah, it's real, I tell you. I want to believe! Can I take this one off your hands for a 40R? Excellent, I'll hand you your money now. Please continue to bring me more artifacts you find. Ah, that's an antique cast iron. I've got an expert chef with no next of kin. I've cooked with it a few times, and it's pretty awesome. I had the idea to do Cooking Through the Ages series for an art exhibit, but I've abandoned that idea for the much better Lunar Artifacts series. As it is now, the cast iron is pretty much junk to me. Okay. My colleague is returning. He says you're the one to thank, so thank you. He's a useful minion to me. To lose him would be inconvenient. Okay, but I want that cast iron. There's all sorts of stuff to sort through. Maybe it's time for another trip. What makes something an artifact and what makes it not? Well, first it needs to be old. Time lets us examine something with more objectivity. We can better see if it was influential to the host society or just a fad. Second is context. An alien species looking into us might think a book is important, but to us, they're common everyday items. The contents of the book might make it more important. So really, if it's in the eye of the beholder. Which brings me to the last point, salesmanship. Most people wouldn't care for these artifacts had they encountered it in mundane setting, but because we prop them up and imbue them with significance, they become desired. I suppose that's why I team up with Astrid. She's got the eye for business that I do not. Alright, I guess we can't have that cast iron. I was hoping that would make like cooking minigame easier or more profitable or something. I don't know. Hey, we've opened up some inventory space. Sorta. Not a ton. But we've got a good chunk of cash, so let's put it to good use. Time for some upgrades. Steel bat. Yes. Happy swinging. Completely metal construction ensures it will never falter in the heat of combat. Press start and then RB. With the bat equipped, press X to attack, hold X to charge up for a big swing. Master spent hours skillfully riveting that protective chains together for that jade hauberk. It's great defensive gear. 250R? Yes. Easy sell. Civilian crossbow, I already have one. Fishing rod, I already have one. Alright, cool. So we are current with this other than the Dream War. We're also back to being poor. Let's... We'll drop off some of this junk into the recycler just to clear up space. Then I guess I need to start making decisions about where to go next. We could do that boss fight that I've been avoiding. That's probably the move. Yeah. I feel like that's the move. Let's go deal with that boss that we found. What was that? 2-3 episodes ago. And I've just flagrantly ignored. Actually, hold up. What's in here? What is this place? Hi, welcome to the Dea's Grand Inn. We have 2 styles of room available. There's the more economical dorm room and the more premium deluxe suite with balcony access. What's your preference? Either. I'm assuming that, like, balcony access would translate into some chests or something, but... been in the library actually? Hold up. Something about the smell of books really soothes this old man. Why do books smell so good? Well, ink and paper undergo a gradual degradation over time, releasing compounds. One boy sleeping and 2 girls playing. Does no one come to the library to study anymore? No, just where my sister is. I'm just humoring there. Where, oh where could my little sister have gone? Is she over here? Nope. Alright, so need to find a song. Dude, lady, the last time I played a song for you, you said that it was too expected. A note on the bookshelf reads, Clue 6 of 6, a purple exists somewhere between blue and red. Four of 6, minus comes before plus. Alright. So we're figuring out a song here. Photosynthesis and you. Trying to find more hints. Oh, that looks like a hint. Blue 3, the center is full. I want to find them in order, if I can. Alright, here we go. The password is composed of 7 musical notes, alright? That doesn't super help me. The inns are empty. Okay. So, circle on each end, I'm assuming. The center is full. Build circle. Minus comes before plus, alright. Purple exists somewhere between red and blue. Where's hint number 4 or 5? Aha. Green occurs between blue and yellow. Gosh, I'm gonna have to make like a matrix on my whiteboard of not only what the symbols are and what direction they correspond to, but what color they are, because my whiteboard is just black and white. I do not have very many colors of marker. Alright, so minus is green, build is red, empty is purple, plus is yellow. Green occurs between blue and yellow. So, green occurs between a blue and a yellow. Minus comes before plus. All right, so that would be the green, right? Yeah. A purple exists between blue and red. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit struggling to square the hints here with what I've actually got. The center is full. So to me, that implies that the center is red. Unless that means it's blue. It's got that little bullseye thing. It might. So that would give us circle, filled, circle, bullet, minus, plus, circle, which translates to down, up, down, roll, left, right, down. Try that. If that doesn't work, I might try some other permutations. Damn. So, down, up, down, neutral, left, right, down. Damn. Alright, so that's not it. So filled the center. That means it's an up. Minus coming before plus doesn't necessarily mean that they're adjacent. Though it definitely like suggests that to my mind. No. I'm gonna sit on this one, I think. Password is composed of 7 musical notes. Yep. We got that one for sure. That one's really clear. Green occurs between blue and yellow. Green is minus. Blue is neutral. And yellow is plus. You know what it could be? No, it couldn't be that. Minus comes before plus. Purple exists somewhere between red and blue. Okay. Center is full. I mean, that feels like a pretty unambiguous one to me. Are empty. That to me feels like they're definitely downs. So, to my mind, that means, let's do this. Let's switch to this view. So open circle is down. Build circle, which I guess I'll do as a splat, is up. Zoom in a little bit so that you guys can see. Neutral. Plus is right and minus is left. So those are our symbols. So we know that there's 7 spots. And we know that the ends are open. So O and O. We know that the middle is filled. So thus far, our combo is down and up and down. We know that minus has to come before plus. We know that what was the other one? red has... Let's find out. A purple exists somewhere between blue and red. So... filled is red. Open is purple. The plus is yellow. The blue is the neutral. And what was minus? It was green. A purple exists somewhere between blue and red. So, we need a blue and we need a red. So that could be either here or here. We'll make 2 permutations. I guess I'll put in the directions later. So that means it could be either the red. So we need a purple between either a blue, which means here, or here, and then minus comes before plus. So I guess we could have that. Let's see what these work out to. So this works out to down, neutral, down, up, left, right, down, or down, left, right, up. Feels weird. Neutral, down. What I meant, there it is. How I managed to lose things so quickly is beyond me. Down, left, right, up, neutral, down, or right, so try both of those. And if those aren't that, then I'll take a break from this and do something else. I know that I've spent a long time on this. So, down, left, right, up, down, neutral, down, down, neutral, down, up, left, right, down. Hey, we got it! To obtain the energy gem. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad that pretty significant time investment wasn't a complete waste. That would have made me sad. What is this area? Oh, another bar. I've been in here? I'm a food connoisseur. I'd rate this food 4 out of 5 stars. Hi, welcome to Blue Lobster. Make yourself at home. Okay, and then this is gonna go into, yeah. Which then explains why some of those guys had a blue lobster on their back. When I hold this glass up just right, I can see myself in it. Bane. My greatest joy in life is to lay out my money like so and count it slowly. I love money. The food here is amazing. How did they think to get the vegetables to be so springy? I hear they kill the vegetables right when you order. Well, Blue Lobster, what can I help you with? Okay. Various foods for sale. This place, this is just the downstairs. Okay. It does make learning this place a bit tougher. I do feel like there's probably something going on with these areas, but we wiffle waffled long enough. Yeah, there's a bed down here, so we'll be able to like fully rest up. That's great. Not here. In here? Wait, I thought that there was a bed here. I must be thinking of that. I sworn that there was a bed in here. I mean, I see that there's like this thing, but... Well, since I know I'm walking into a boss fight, go in very nearly at full health. Alright, we've seen this cutscene. Alright, yeah, we've got this equipped and this equipped, so... Whoa! We're taking a beating. I mean, it's entirely my fault, but... Yeah, wow. I should move this. I just don't feel like I've got any effective weapons against that boss. Like, the bow was not doing much, I don't think. Trying to see if any of these buttons... As far as I can tell, there's not a way to skip cutscenes. Ah, okay. So, smack his own grenade into him and then just go to town. Well, now I'm embarrassed. That was incredible. How did you... I saw it with my own eyes and I still can't believe it. Kinda me either. Well, we can talk more about that later. For now, please get us out of here. I suspect Thomas has the key. Please give him a great clobbering. I imagine you weren't supposed to have the next tier of that. So, you've passed my defenses. I've often wondered what my final moments would be like. This is one of the places where pixel fonts can kind of fall down. Often, because of the way that the kerning of the letters works, looks like it's of 10. And it's not, it's just often, but just the way that the F looks and the way that the T looks, it ends up being a little misleading. Would I cower in fear or stand tall like a tree? You may be able to silence me, but you can't stop the march of progress. So long as people seek the truth, you will be opposed at every turn. And furthermore, you are the least threatening looking boogeyman I've ever seen. How can I take my impending doom seriously if you won't? This is all one big funny misunderstanding. I thought you were trying to kill me. I'm quite sorry for sicking the wrecker on you like that. In my world, danger lurks in every corner, so I've learned to take precautions. Still, I can't believe you beat my wrecker. Was it a hardware malfunction, perhaps? Ah, well, how goes the village? How's Nana? Is Rutea with you? Catch me up on everything. Wow, a village-wide abduction. Rutea gone? My dear, sweet sister. Those sister nappers have messed with the wrong brother. Don't worry, Rutea, I'm coming. Let's take this one step at a time. Quite handy with golems. Let me examine the golem head you brought. Interesting. To the untrained eyes, it certainly look like a normal golem. But to my trained eyes, I see this one as sporting very different technology. For one, instead of a mechanical brain, there's a receiver. This golem meant to be remotely controlled. The head also looks like it has its own means of locomotion. Oh, is this our morph ball? And this thing, I have no idea what this thing is. Some kind of warp transponder or projector? I'd say it's beyond any comparable golem the ancients have built. Oddly enough, it's also been constructed to look as antiquated as possible. Now, why would that be? Maybe if I can fix it, we can get answers straight from the source? It appears mostly intact. I'll just realign the voice box here. People often underestimate brute force, but not me. Next, I'll replace this burnt gizmo. There, it's done. All right, whoever you are behind the golem, speak up. Hello? Can you guys hear me? What a relief. It's great to be able to talk again. Who are you? Are you an alien? My name is Bart, and yes, I'm an alien. How exciting. I get to cross off meet an extraterrestrial from my list. I suspected, but it's great to have confirmation. Though Bart is a very irregular sort of name. I thought it'd be something cooler, like xylitol. Isn't that an antidepressant? What are you doing here, and why have you abducted our villagers? I didn't abduct your villagers. If anything, I came to stop the abduction. I'm a good alien. Listen to me. Time is of the essence. Your world is in danger. At this moment, your world hangs in the balance between the scrutiny of many outer world interests. Some seek to destroy it, and others, like myself, seek to save it. What we do here is the next few days will determine the fate of your whole world. I wish I could explain in more detail, but it'll have to wait. Please take me to your country's king quickly now. Wow, this sounds crazy, but something tells me we should do as he says. The king happens to be my boss, so I can get us an audience. Gale, what do you think? To the king. To the king we go. That's in Dea, by the way, due east of here. Oh. What about these two? What? You two are in cahoots? Yeah, I can't believe this. Sorry, Floret, you'll have to wait. We're on an important mission. You can't just leave us here. What will we eat? I'll have you know, humans can survive over a month on just water. You wouldn't. Relax. Arch will feed you guys until we get back. Oh, I like food. What are we having? Calorie slush. It's a special formula I made that blends everything you need into one convenient drink. Don't get your hopes up. I'm a scientist, not a chef. Alrighty then. So long. Thomas, get back here. Oh, you're detestable. You're not like Thomas. You'll come back for us, right? Right? Sure. I want these, like, laser guns. Man, I can't believe I healed up and then I didn't take a single point of damage. I guess we just sprint across. I don't see any reason we need to stop anywhere. Oh, we probably should have saved. That's fine. Probably. We know the trick to defeating that boss if it's not fun. Alright, you've seen my incredible laboratory. Now see what kind of authority one wields when work directly for the king. I like the little smiley faces in the bridge. It doesn't look like they're letting him through. Is he groveling? But I'm famous. Alright, I didn't want to have to play this card, but evil alien invaders are afoot, and if you don't let me through, the world could be doomed. Change of plans. These guards must be new because they don't know who I am. I think it's far worse than that. The castle may already be infiltrated by evil aliens. We're even worse off than I feared. Alright, calm down. This kind of talk is best done in private. Let's go to an inn. Are you paying for it? I guess so. A few ideas for how we could get into the castle. For one, I could build a flying machine. We all fly to the top. That's great. How soon can you get it ready? Just 1 week. That's too long. Jeez, most people would be impressed I could build a flying contraption in a week. There's also a secret underground canal we could use. That could work. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. It's late, so we should rest up while we can. Plus, I do my problem solving on my... well, I guess we can spare a night. But no more. I'll be staying in the room next door. Bart, you can stay with me. There's so much I'd like to quiz you about. The fate of the world. Yeah. Good night, Gale. Huh? Hello, Sir Knights. Can I help you with something? Ow, you're hitting me. Yeah, this is about how I expected this to go. Gale, wake up. It's terrible. Soldiers broke into our room and dragged Thomas away. I knew the castle had been infiltrated by evil aliens. If he were right here now, I'd tell him, I told you so. Gale, we need to sneak into the castle to meet the king. Maybe we'll save Thomas while we're at it. For now, I suggest we investigate this secret underground canal that Thomas spoke of. Surely someone from the local population can tell us about it. From now on, if you'd like to talk to me, you can do so from the quest menu. Are we finally getting, like, almost 10 hours into the game, a Navi, essentially? That doofus Thomas getting captured is a complicated thing. We must sneak into the castle both to rescue Thomas and to meet with the king. Thomas spoke on an underground canal passageway. Maybe the citizens near the castle know something. So glad that we don't have ammo for our bow, because I have fired it off many times when I didn't need to. Alright, so... underground waterway, you say? You look lost, miss. Perhaps there's something I can help you with? Secret canal. Secret canal to the castle. That would be something that they would do. What were they called? Ah, yes, the Lightcasters. I hear my students speak of them in hushed tones. Maybe someone in the student dormitories will be able to help you. You can find the student dorms on the west side of the city. To the dorms! Student dorms. This looks like student dorms, maybe? If you sleep on a book, your brain will absorb the material. I'm desperate enough to try. Dorm halls are decorated with our city's rich history. On the left, a portrait of the Mills Gusto. He designed the city's very first windmills. What's going to be a windmill thingy, isn't it? They've been dropping hints about that this whole time. I'm in what you call a kitchen. You can make food here, apparently. There's an amazing bakery near the city square just below the shooting range. The grape cake is a must. I hear the macarons are pretty tasty too. Lightcasters, I've heard of them. It's some secret student society my roommate is in. He invited me, but they sound like some bad mojo. Hidden canals, dark rituals, that kind of jazz. You're not into that, are you? Well, you can ask him yourself. I think he went to get some noodles. Alright? It's kind of funny that even though I've, like, kind of actively not talked to a bunch of NPCs, I've ended up sort of by osmosis learning where stuff is. Yes, hello cat. Master Taraka sends me to fetch his food all the time. Could this be part of the training? Yes, that must be it. Oh, is it you? Lightcasters, yes, I know the name well. Some might even say that I, Bimmy, am one of them. Who wants to know? An underground canal enthusiast. Traversing secret underground canals is but a small part of it. The path of a Lightcaster is steeped in darkness. You will know no rest and remain vigilant forever. Have you the courage? Yes. Well, I see no reason to deny you. I will have to check your student ID first. You know, to see if you're really a student here. Haha, just kidding. Who does that? Anyway, to become a Lightcaster, you must first find and get approval of the 4 Lightcaster heads. The 4 Lightcaster heads are alumni of Dea University who are also Lightcasters in their time. Here's a stamp card. Upon finding a Lightcaster head, they'll stamp your card. Once 4 Lightcaster heads have agreed to it, you can officially begin your initiation ritual. Any questions? Where do I find the heads? I will tell you, but I can only do so in riddles. The first Lightcaster presides over a den of replenishment. The second Lightcaster presides over transcribed knowledge. The third Lightcaster presides over fire and molten metal. The fourth Lightcaster resides at the beginning. Ah, alright. Replenishment makes it sound like a restaurant. Beginning sounds like maybe the lady that's over here. Let's hear about the fountain. It's commonly known as the Gate Fountain because it's situated next to the city's gate. There's a lesser known name for it, the King's Mouth. The legend goes that the first king of Dea had a huge emerald collection, and that when he died, he was buried with his emeralds. However, this was actually contrary to his wishes. He really wanted people to enjoy his emeralds, and so the legend goes that if you visit a king's fountain and deposit 5 rin, and then visit the king's mouth and deposit 5 rin, from the king's mouth, out spew emeralds. Why 5 rin and 5 rin? Because he was 55 years old when he passed. So, what did you think of that story? Pretty cool, right? Actually, you know what? We're already at an hour again, somehow, and I can feel my voice starting to go a little bit. So, let's actually conclude this episode here. Next episode, we'll find the 4 heads. And continue on with the plot. So, cool. Yeah, we're making headway. I'm a little... Let's actually take a look. Quick title screen. Love that that has a timer on it since for how long it's been since you last saved. It's interesting. Like, I feel like gear-wise we're pretty far along, but these numbers here, 18%, 24%, 11%, and 40 for our total cash, those are some pretty small numbers. So it makes me feel like we're not very far in the game. I really don't know where we are plot-wise. So intrigued to find out. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, all those YouTuber thingies. It does help things. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye!